So now let's talk about what everyone wants to talk about, which is how do we figure out what we charge? Let's talk about money. So fee structure for a lesson is going to be based on two big factors, which are going to be your credentials and your location. So what are your credentials? Maybe you attended a prestigious conservatory. That's a great credential. Maybe you've had students in the past who have gotten into great youth orchestras and youth programs. Maybe you've coached sectionals. You've done woodwind sectionals or string sectionals at various schools, or maybe even summer music programs. That's amazing. This adds value to those teaching services, which we discussed that will be included in your teacher bio. Now, if you are still in university and you've never taught before, that's fine. Of course, we've all started that way. We all start without any experience. That's fine. But in this case, you'll use those performance credentials, which are still very important. But you're also going to mention any education work. And I think this is important too. There's nothing wrong with mentioning education work that maybe you have some experience that didn't even tie into music yet. Maybe you were a program director for a summer camp or something. The idea is just you want to have something out there, ideally, that shows who you are as an educator, that you have some experience. So this is all going to help in sort of justifying your rate. The other big aspect, of course, is going to be your location. So familiarize yourself with the fees that others are charging in your city. So you can find this out by asking friends or colleagues, asking your teachers or former teachers what they charge a new student, asking local music shops, what is the violin, what's the average rate do you know that your teachers are charging. Now, if you live in a larger town, maybe there's more money, you're likely going to be able to charge a higher rate than if you're in a much smaller or quieter town. When I started teaching in the San Francisco Bay Area, I was in a very affluent area, and I was told by the music shop that I began teaching through, like, this is the rate that hourly lessons are, like, so just start here. I said, listen, I don't have really any teaching experience. I've done occasional, work sectionals here and there, but he said, this is what the average rate is, just charge that.